Hi Virgo, welcome. So Virgo, this is going to be your reading. We're gonna jump straight into it. I'm doing a two-part reading. The first portion is the spiritual general messages, and the second portion of this is the you versus them. If you're only interested in the you versus them, feel free to click on the timestamp below. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So Virgo, this song I could not get out of my head, and I knew I was going to do your reading today. And it's a country song, and I cannot think of the name of the artist, but he says, chilling on a dirt road, memory lanes up in the headlights, reminiscing on the good times. I'm hitting easy street. Oh gosh, why can't I think of the name of that song? I know somebody knows it. Chilling on a dirt road. Smoke rolling out the window. An ice cold beer sitting in the console. Anyways, it's a beautiful song. I want to say Jason Aldean, but I could be wrong. You may randomly hear that song on the radio. It may carry some deeper significance for you. Perhaps the lyrics may resonate with you. Essentially, he's talking about memory lane. And yeah, just a beautiful song. So even if you don't like that type of music or whatever, the meaning of the song may resonate with you. You might be going down memory lane, might have a lot of nostalgia, etc. So take it as it resonates, Virgo. And here's your two cards. So you have the semi-sextile of allowing and the moon, which is allowing yourself to feel your feelings here, allowing yourself to listen to your intuition. There's an encouragement to see the potential, the silver lining, the growth, the expansion that could come through whatever is being presented to you during this time frame whenever you view this reading. It's also talking about your home, your family, your comfort zone. Interestingly enough, it does also highlight health, particularly digestion. So that may be something to pay attention to, your diet. But let's see what else we have coming through here for you. You have the Emperor card, and I feel like this is your energy, Virgo, showing up older, wiser, and I'm talking about spiritually, not your actual age. It's about taking the mature approach. It's about learning new things and using your past as guidance, but not a punishment. Right? So it's like one thing to use your past as a form of understanding yourself better, but it's a whole nother thing when we get stuck in the past. And so there's an encouragement here to reminisce about the good times, but ultimately live for today and be present in the present moment, Virgo. So as I say, I'm getting all choked up. It's kind of like an emotional energy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's not a bad emotion. It's actually, you know, when like you're in a state of presence and you just feel an immense amount of presence, of gratitude. It's that type of emotion that I'm feeling coming through. So you seem to be mastering some sort of higher level of understanding, and this is ultimately part of your growth. Also encouraged to go with the flow. So again, if life is presenting you obstacles or, you know, roadblocks or curveballs, they're encouraging you to understand that this is all part of the big picture of your existence and why you're here. And to see the beauty in it is a beautiful thing, right? So let's go further, Virgo, and see sentimental. That's what I was trying to get at. It's like a very sentimental energy, right? So let's see what else we have coming through for you, Virgo. My Virgos during this time frame. And y'all, I title the readings by month, but don't get caught up on that, because some people are like, how are you going to post a July reading? July's almost over. July is just a timestamp for the algorithm, but also so that you know when I posted this, but this reading is timeless. So whenever you find it and it resonates with you, that's when it's yours. All right, so Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, King of Cups, Four of Cups. You keep having this card wanting to pop out, and I put it back twice now. It's the Nine of Swords. So some stress here, some stressful thinking, some stressful thoughts. But because it keeps going back in, I feel like you may have like stressful thoughts pop up in your mind, but I feel like an avoidance of them, or maybe that's purposeful on your part, which isn't altogether a bad thing. They're saying don't entertain fearful thoughts, right? To keep yourself as best as you can in the light. You have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. So there's a driving motivator here, Virgo, and that motivation is to find ease, to find peace within yourself, right? And if life situations aren't really bringing you that, then it's time to pay attention to what you've been focusing on, because the Four of Cups has this energy of like detachment to it, Virgo, and sometimes it's necessary for us to detach in order for us to find that calm, find that peace, find that balance within us. There's a lot of emphasis here too on like alone time and what you're giving focus to during your alone time. So sorry, there's something here to unlock, okay? There's like an answer or a solution here, and you have the keys, but not quite seeing it just yet. It's almost like once you stop worrying over a problem, the problem stops existing, which is true of law of attraction, as we are the creators of our own experience. But sometimes our mind tricks us, you know, into thinking that if we don't think about problems, one might sneak up on us and surprise us. So we better think about our problems so that we're being vigilant and realistic. And it's just ass backwards. It seems to make sense, but it actually doesn't, because whatever you give focus to has the potential of manifesting. And so by focusing on possible future problems, you actually increase the probability of that happening. Whereas if you were to focus on what's going well and give that your dominant attention, Virgo, then things would begin to go in your favor, right? As opposed to always having like this vigilant stance of waiting for the other shoe to drop. And it's hard, if you've not practiced this, to wrap your mind around how to do that. Because some people honestly believe that unless you focus on what's going wrong, it can't be fixed. But the solution is never in the focusing of what's wrong. The solution is always pointed in the direction of what is right. I hope this is making sense to you. So there's this message here about, you know, what is going right for you right now, and giving that your primary and really undivided attention. So let's go deeper. Two of Pentacles, the Star, Two of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, because you have some sort of desire or wish here, and it has the potential of becoming a reality. But it's followed by the Two and the Five of Swords, which means your thought patterns tend to block you, right, from actually achieving the manifestation. And it's a little bit of back and forth. Now, some of you are like, is back and forth between, is this wishful thinking, or like, does this actually work? You know what I mean? Like you have a desire here that has the wherewithal and the ability to become real, and is real in the non-physical, but you question maybe if you are reaching for something that is either not attainable, or some of you believe that not all of your wishes get fulfilled. But the only reason a wish does not get fulfilled is because you have a strong belief that holds you away from the realization of that wish. And So there's like self-limiting beliefs coming to the forefront here, Virgo, when that need to be looked at, right? And how to know when a belief no longer serves you, when it holds you back from feeling good. You know, a belief is a thought you just keep thinking, but you can't create outside of your belief structures. So if you believe that things are difficult or that it's going to take a long time for something to happen, it will take a long time and it will be difficult, right? But if you believe in the power of now and the faith that anything that's thought in the mind can become, and there does not need to be a long time space in between the thinking of it and the manifesting of it, and you believe that it will be quick and painless, it shall be so. So, wow, really deep messages. I'm getting like a very profound, like spiritual energy around Virgo right now. So there seems to be some uncertainty in the air. There seems to be some disconnect. You have a desire, but your thoughts are kind of keeping you away from truly feeling as good as you could feel. And really all you need to do to turn this energy in your favor is to, again, prioritize feeling good, chilling out, looking at the bright side, seeing what is going well in your world, and you'll gain momentum towards it. And I hear it rather quickly, very quickly. So let's see what else. That's the Nine of Swords. I put it back twice now. Third time's the charm. I don't know. Nine of Swords. You're. Let's see. Death and Rebirth. Ten of Swords. Whoa. Okay. So there seems to be some big change here, possibly an ending or some sort of closure in your spiritual cycle here. And as opposed to like maybe seeing the potential good in this, you may find yourself seeing the worry or something in this transitionary period. And that's what they want me to call this. This is a transitionary period for my Virgos. But again, the crowning energy was potential. Lots of potential here, encouraging you to see the potential. But it's a space of overthinking, feeling disconnected, maybe even letting fearful thoughts get in your way, which makes it feel like there's no solution to a problem when there is always a solution. And the encouragement here, Virgo, is to know that your desires have been heard and attended to by Spirit, and to stay in this very passionate stance, but also to relax a little so that you can allow this to come in. They're encouraging sleep and meditation to help you decide what is the next best move for you, right? This is an encouragement also to look to your future and to know that you're on the right path. Some of you question that at times, am I on the right path? And you can't ever be off of your path because you are the carver of your path. I saw this video from Bashar. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He's a spiritual guru. He channels similar to Abraham Hicks. But one of the profound things that he was saying in his video was, you know, life is but a clean slate, and we are the ones who give life meaning through our experience and interpretation of it, and our emotions are our guide. And so you come into this life with a blank slate, and then you are the one that is deciding each step of the way and giving it meaning, which is beautiful because that means you can give life any meaning that you want. You could make it difficult if you would like it to be, if that's the meaning of life. And some people do. They feel like the purpose of life is to struggle or to, you know, that they're somehow being punished by being here. And there's a whole sector of people that believe that. Or you could be in the space of the meaning of my life is joy. The meaning of my life is love. And you would experience a life of joy and love. So it's all about your perception and how you define it and break it down to the meaning that matters the most, Virgo. And no matter what the circumstance is that you're going through, they're asking you, if you're the determiner of the meaning of why all of this is happening, why not make the meaning about something beautiful, a silver lining, potential, expansion, growth? Because that's where the sweet spot is. So, wow, Virgo, like I said, super deep reading. I knew that it would be. So let me see what the guidance is then for you. I didn't mean to throw that one, so I'm not going to read it. It says, relationships and soul power. Relationships are just a mirror image of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react. Whoa, that's so crazy, because here I'm talking about the meaning of life, and this says, relationships are a mirror of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond, is all a mirror of you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Soul power. Always remember you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of power at your command. So remember that you're a powerful being, Virgo, way more powerful than you even know. And wow, I'm super interested to see what's going to happen in the you versus them reading. So for those of you who are interested in that, we're going to jump to that portion right now. And welcome back. So we're going to go into the you versus them. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip it if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And let's go ahead and get into it. So Virgo, in the spiritual portion of the reading, I was picking up on a few key themes. One of them was this very nostalgic, sentimental type of energy. And I also got the word sincere. So there's some sincerity coming through, which is always a beautiful energy to have. But let's see how this relates to the you versus them reading and get straight into it for, my Virgos, maybe. Hello. For my Virgos, what else? Chilling on the road, lay back listening to George Jones. There's that song again. It came through in the first part. Smoke rolling out the window. Nice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights. Go check that song out. Go check that song out. If you know the name of it, put it in the chat. All right, so 7 of Pentacles and the card of the Lovers. So this is all about your vision, Virgo. And also, I didn't even see these cards pop out. I was in my own world. Neptune and Mars. Wow. So you got this card in the spiritual reading, or a similar card, which again is talking about emotions, intuition, listening to your gut. Also talks about home and family. But in this card, it also talks about compassion, empathy, fantasy as well. But sometimes this could be a little bit of a confusing energy. As far as like, things may not seem exactly how they are right now, Virgo. Like as far as like not being able to fully see the big picture just yet. So then you also have the card of Mars, which talks about your desire, your impulses, what motivates you. Very intense energy here. It's talking about willpower and pushing through. So it's interesting because there's a dream here that you have, and there's action that you can actually take on that during this time frame. And you have a vision. So I feel like some of you know exactly what it is that you're wanting, and you're getting into a space of making it a reality or it coming to fruition, which is also what I picked up in the spiritual reading. And your partner or whoever you're dealing with has the Lovers, which is twin flame soulmate energy. You could be talking about a commitment here. Very much focused on relationships for this person and taking some sort of action there. So Let's go into the recent past energy, Virgo, and see what led up to the now for the both of you, how you both view each other, how you feel underneath it all, and big next steps. The Magician. Memory lane up in the headlights. Got me running just like a good time. I'm gonna go listen to that song. Pretty sure it's Jason Aldean. Anyways, the Magician, the Six of Cups, Justice, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. So I feel like Virgo, it's so funny that I'm getting that song about memory lane, and you have the Six of Cups, which is about your past, your childhood, nostalgia. Yeah, memories, going down memory lane. Some of you are manifesting something here that feels reminiscent or very familiar to you. You could also be manifesting something with someone from your past, especially a past relationship. But I feel like there's balance and karma coming in here, and there's a reaching, right? And what are you reaching for? I feel like a lot of you are reaching for peace, for calm, for serenity. I don't get that you're in this space right now, or at least maybe you haven't been recently, of like wanting to run amok. For some reason, all of a sudden I have a Hocus Pocus, amok. I don't know, Hocus Pocus fan here. Sorry, that was out of the blue. I had to say it. Like, I feel like you're not really interested in like getting into the drama of things, you know. It's more about like taking care of yourself right now and your peace of mind and finding that balance. Some of you finding peace with your past, something that was manifested in your past, and coming to the realization that that was part of the big plan for who you are now. Okay, so I was also getting a lot of spiritual, like high level messages for you, Virgo. So some of you might be in this phase where you're exploring your own divinity, your own spirituality, or having actual spiritual experiences, like witnessing a synchronicity or deja vu or apparitions, or, you know, whatever. Like, it's not Halloween, although why do I feel like I have Halloween fans watching me, or like Hocus Pocus fans? I don't know. I'm getting like a fall vibe, which is weird because we're in July. Or maybe that time frame is like super important, but yeah, weird. Anyways, okay, so the Ten of Cups. Okay, 10 of Cups in this person's energy. Three of Swords. That was in the reverse. I want to take note of that. This person may be in this process here. Ooh, there you are, Virgo, the Hermit. Nine of Cups. This person may be in the process of like healing some of their own childhood trauma or their own past trauma. There could have been something that went on within the family dynamic, but it could also be within a relationship that seems to have left some scars on this person. And because this came out in the reverse, it lets me know that this is old energy. This may be something they're overcoming, Virgo, and they're done some soul searching here, and looking for to find ways to feel like themselves again, feel better than they have in the past. It's almost like they may also be finding comfort in your connection with them, or in their home, or in their family. That may have been a source of comfort for this person, but I feel like this person is in the space of ultimately trying to better themselves or feel better. Feel better is the word that I'm getting. Like, feel better. Very interesting. All right, let's go deeper. How does Virgo That's so interesting. That card came out earlier in your spiritual reading. How does Virgo view this person? What's going on in their headspace in the current? 5 of Pentacles, King of Wands, 7 of Wands. Three of Pentacles. So I'm getting a song. Once I was afraid, I was petrified. And now I'm back from outer space. Just look around now. Getting a lot of songs today. Okay, but specifically what stuck out to me was once I was alone, I was petrified. Anyways, there's a sense of like, I don't know if you have a fear of being alone or what, but this showed up in the spiritual reading. There's something here that you've had to overcome or are overcoming, and it has to deal with your peace of mind and being at peace with yourself and being at peace with being alone and being okay with that, right? Like, you don't have to be lonely to be alone, right? You can enjoy yourself and your space and your alone time. Some of you are, you know, when it comes to this person, like, maybe they make you feel alone too at times, or hold on a second. But see, what I'm getting from this is that, Virgo, there is peacefulness that is available to you. Like, you could either view downtime or alone time as empty or fulfilling, and that's all up to you. And that's so funny because the spiritual reading was talking about how we define the meaning of our lives moment by moment. So there's something very meaningful here about this connection and what it's providing you as far as your own soul growth. And it's weird because it has to deal with you, like, being in a space where you can build something with someone, but where you also feel okay alone. Okay? Very interesting. So I feel like once you get into a space of being a little bit more at ease, at calm, things begin to work. Like, some of you, you really want a peaceful union right now. Somewhere you can build, somewhere you can plant your seeds. Let's see this person's perception. King of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Okay, so Virgo, this person is in this space of working on themselves, but they're exhausted. Like, they definitely have something that seems to be nagging at them emotionally, may even pull them into a space that isn't the best for them. Like, I feel like this person has done some healing, but they still have wounds or scars or something, and for some reason it's coming to the surface for them during this time frame. And it's like they try to ignore it, but it's there, it's present in the energy. This person sees you as someone who is working on themselves. They may even view you as a very dedicated, loyal, or a hard worker. But at this time, I feel like emotionally or physically, this person just doesn't have it to give, possibly. And Virgo, if you're aware of this, say you're in a very close connection with this person, you may be in a space to give them that space to do whatever it is they need to do necessary to gather themselves. And so by giving someone empathy or grace or space, it actually works in your favor. So Let's go into the heart space. Four of Wands. 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, also a repeating card from the first reading. One more. To me, this is the card of family too, and that's been highlighted a few times, the family or the family dynamic. All right, so in your heart space, it's beautiful energy here. I feel like you're in this space of like wanting to celebrate life and be happy and be comfortable and be where you are welcomed, where you are appreciated. And yet sometimes you really don't know what to think, okay? Sometimes it feels a little bit confusing to you as to like how you should approach something or approach someone, but the answers are coming here, right? As soon as you release the confusion or release the focus of the problem, the answer will be provided to you. So they want you to kind of clear your space and clear your mind, whether through meditation, napping, or sleeping. And that will do wonders for you, right? It's about quality time, not quantity, as well as a message that's coming through, and how you spend that quality time, right? Some of you are in this space of like, oh my gosh, what's the next steps here, okay? As far as how you feel about this person, I feel like you can have a lot of fun with this person. I feel like they satisfy a lot of your needs, maybe even have a home or a family or have envisioned that with this person. And yet there's some choices needing to be made here, a little bit of confusion, and yet the answers are coming. So let's see. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Usually I wouldn't take those, but I'm going to, because that's a whole book. I'm just going to read them exactly as is. Okay? I'm not even going to look at them. This is their heart space. We're just going to read it blindly. So this person has some sort of completion coming through, but they seem to be a little on edge to me. There's something here that they want to commit to, but and they're finding their peace within all of this, but yet they still carry the burdens from the past, even though they know that it brings them into this worrisome space. It's like this person has outgrown something, but they're not allowing themselves to move away from it. And there is growth needed in this person's energy, but I feel they're kind of determined to get to that next step. And there's a lot of love here, Virgo, a lot of emotion, yet a lot of confusion at times, and a huge change on the precipice. And what does that change have to deal with? The Queen of Pentacles. You. For a lot of you. Whether you're masculine or feminine. So that's what they have going on in their heart space. Let's see what the next steps are going to be. Most likely future outcome. I don't know why. My brain keeps wanting to go to that song. Interestingly enough, that song reminds me of my dad, and my dad is a Virgo. Four of Swords, the world, the sun. Here comes the sun, sweet darling. It's alright. Alright, King of Pentacles. I believe that was the Beatles there. Beautiful. Heck yes. I want to say hell yes. Heavens yes. You have the Four of Swords, the world, the sun, the King of Pentacles. This is like, oh yeah, the sweet spot. The sweet spot. Feeling accomplished. Knowing where you stand. Comfortable in your skin. Feeling connected. Reasons to be happy. A karmic completion. Things being balanced. And finally having peace of mind. Now some of you, this is coming through a simple act of meditation or allowing yourself to leave your worries behind. Literally. You don't need to think about the things you're scared of. it doesn't prevent them from happening. It's all right to let stuff like that go and focus on the presence, where you're at right now and what could go right for you, Virgo. And that was the meaning of your spiritual reading as well. But it's like, I feel you attaining that. I feel you attaining some sort of alignment during this time frame that is bringing you clarity, that is bringing you vision, that is helping to balance the scales for you. And then because of that, there's some sort of dream that you're now able to take action on or realize during this time frame. And it's awesome. It makes me choked up. Like, I'm getting like sentimental here. Let's see this person's energy, the Hierophant. Temperance, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Why the Knight of Pentacles? What's holding this up? So this person, they're also having some epiphanies, I feel, during this time frame that is helping them to close some chapters. And the epiphany that they're having has to deal with how they truly, truly feel. And some of them feel like that you are divinely connected to them, that you are, that there's purpose and meaning to the connection, right? Or maybe you're feeling that way, or maybe the both of you are coming to that realization. But it's a sense of like this person finding balance within their temperament, within their emotions as well, and taking the high road, right? And this ultimately leading to success here. And yet hesitancy, which is weird. Like, I feel like this person, even though they feel this, they've done some soul searching, you know, there's something inside of them that makes them hesitant to maybe commit, when in reality this guy wants to give, or girl, their all to this. They want to contribute to this, right? And it's all about moving forward, but sometimes this person holds themselves back out of a sense of resistance, hesitancy, perhaps something that they've been through in the past. But ultimately, I feel like they do feel there is value in working in this connection, or they want to give to this connection, and that is going to drive things forward in a very big way. So, wow, beautiful reading, Virgo. Oh my gosh. I was not really expecting to get such high-level messages, but let's see what the guidance is for my Virgos. And that song has stuck with me through the whole reading. I don't even remember the name of it. All right, Animal Kingdom. What else? Believe. So your person has Animal Kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures, miraculous gifts. They've been our own spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, the animals have a lesson to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So for you and your cross watcher, pay attention to your animals, behaviors of animals. I know, like, when I'm looking for a sign, butterflies are always a sign for me, as well as birds and feathers. And so you may get a little sign from the universe in the form of animals. You have the card of Believe. This says, the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. So this is about believing in yourself. And that's so funny because the meaning, the message from the spiritual reading was all about you being the definer of the meaning and the purpose of your life. And if it's true that you are the one defining it, why not believe in the best story possible? Because you're narrating your story, Virgo. One day, one thought, and one emotion at a time. So, beautiful reading. I love this for you. Zodiac signs you may be connecting with or have in your own chart. I have Cancerian energy, Taurus, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio, Could be another Virgo, Gemini, Aries again, Pisces again, Leo. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, you guys, because I changed my posting schedule and I don't know, I've been on YouTube for a minute now. I think this is my 4th year on YouTube. The algorithm stopped sharing my videos to the public, so it only shares it with my subscribers, and sometimes it doesn't even let you guys know when I post, which is real super crazy to me. So help me get back into the feed by interacting with this video, liking it, commenting, sharing, talk about me in your tarot group chats or on other tarot pages. Anything you can do would be super, super appreciated. You could know I love you, Virgos. I know I have a lot of you that watch. But help me get back into the algorithm, and I'll do my best to be more consistent with posting for all of you. So I am wishing you the very best either way, though. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.